What up, what up, what up, Tiger Nation? TG, Trav, wanna check it. Just finished up leg day. Feeling rejuvenated. I'm outside right now trying to get some good quality protein and carbs. I'm about to grab some Chipotle. I'm actually waiting for them to open up at 10:45, believe it or not. I never thought I would be that guy. I used to work for Enterprise, and sometimes before we open, people will come tug on the door before we open, and it used to be crazy. Shout out to Enterprise. Shout out to Enterprise. Nah, great company. I learned a lot. Had a wonderful experience. They definitely teach you how to run your own business. They teach you how to work with people. They teach you superior management skills. They taught me a lot, man. I made some great friends to this day that I keep in contact with. So shout out Enterprise Rent-A-Car, man. Enterprise Holdings, all the brands. Salute all my Enterprise peeps. It's love forever. Posted outside Chipotle, about to grab a chicken bowl, and I just wanted to connect back with y'all. Again, if you haven't done it, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the bell. I'm gonna be dropping some awesome content. I got a lot of exciting things in the works for y'all. Again, I got an app that's gonna drop soon. The website gonna drop soon. The merchandise is already live. Make sure y'all shop with me. Check out the Tiger Nation gear. Check out the Rich Purpose gear. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of wonderful things. A lot of wonderful things in the works. And so for the rest of the day, I'm going to, what's up next? I'm gonna go to my therapy group session. Shout out to my case manager, Rashid. Shout out to Rashid. I'm gonna go to group therapy and event, talk about kind of what I'm going through, talk about my emotions, and that's what I wanted to kind of connect with y'all today about. It's just about, sometimes as men, especially as black men, we feel like we gotta hold everything inside of us. We feel like to ask for help is a sign of weakness. We feel like keeping our emotions bottled in is better because we're men. But it don't work like that. I don't care who you are. Everybody need help. So if you're going through something, if you think you may need to meet with a psychiatrist or a doctor for your mental health, don't be ashamed of it. Everyone goes through things, and I feel as though it's very important that we change that. We change the discourse, we change the narrative, or we change the narrative of it, because the fact is, a lot of people can have a mental health issue and it go undiagnosed, and the problem just multiplies and becomes worse. So I say that to say, if you feel like you can benefit from group therapy, you can benefit from a medication that keeps your serotonin levels balanced, don't be ashamed of it, man. Don't be ashamed of it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if a person that has diabetes and they don't take their insulin, what's gonna happen? You're gonna die. Like, they're gonna die. Like, they're gonna die. The same thing with our mental health. That's dying and killing yourself mentally. Because keeping stuff bottled in is a temporary band-aid for a much bigger problem. Because long term, and I say this from experience, long term, if you keep stuff bottled in inside, long term, when it comes out, it could damn near kill you. it could lead to complete self-destruction, self-annihilation. So if you at a place where you're just looking for some clarity, and you feel like you would benefit from getting help, getting counseling, and make sure you tap into those resources or connect with somebody. Shit, shoot me an email, comment under my picture. I'll direct you to the right place. Again, like, my sole intention with Rich Media Corporation is to be that platform, to be that family environment, to be that supportive network, to connect the dots and connect like-minded people. And again, no matter how successful a person may be, everybody got some shit going on with them. Trust and believe. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's kill that. It ain't no need to try to fake the funk, perpetrate a fraud. It's all bullshit. Like, it's all bullshit. Like, ain't nobody's situation all roses. What makes the difference is how the resources and what we do to manage it. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? And just really, like, don't be ashamed and be you. You know what I mean? Don't feel like you gotta be like somebody else because that may be their blessing, and they may, you know what I'm saying? You might be weak in that area. Focus on your strength. You know what I'm saying? Focus on what you're good at. Focus on. I was listening to a Gary Vee audio yesterday, and it kind of resonated. It really connected with me because he talked about sometimes, like, people equate having a lot of money with happiness and with joy and fulfillment. And he kept it 100. He was like, yo, like, people that's making 800 racks a year, and them motherfuckers are miserable. Then he said, some people, some of his friends that make 60, 50, 60, 70K a year, and they on the softball team and shit. They at their kids' soccer practice. They running marathons. They fucking loving life because they're doing something that they love to do, and it's fulfilling. So don't. And this advice I'm giving to y'all, I'm giving to my damn self. Like, don't chase the money. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want you to take it out of context. I mean, hustle, be about your paper. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that don't allow, like, material shit and just money for the sake of getting money to be your main aim in your life. You know what I mean? If you operate that way, in the long term, you're gonna fuck yourself up. Like, you're gonna really fuck yourself up, because you're gonna achieve that shit. You're gonna get that money. You're gonna go get that new Benz, that new BMW. You're gonna park it. I was talking at my line brother Deron yesterday. He was talking about, like, if somebody really wanted to get a new Lamborghini, and they get that shit, and the first month or so, they not parking by nobody. They you know what I mean, they making sure nobody scratch it. They making sure, like, nobody eating in it. They making sure, like, the kids don't eat in it. They making sure, like, they wearing their clean shoes in that motherfucker. But after a month, after that month, 6 months from then, that same new car, they parking next to everybody. They fucking eating McDonald's in there. They got shit spilling. The kids just spilled ice cream in that motherfucker, and my point is that in a short time, that material stuff, it don't hold weight long term. Now, if you got your dream car, your material shit, like, that's cool, but also have a vision and goal for, like, what's gonna bring you like peace and tranquility. What's some shit that you can do that you would do if you wasn't getting paid for it? Like, what's your gift? Like, and your gift, shout out to Steve Harvey for this definition, it always resonated with me. He said your gift is the thing you do best with the least amount of effort. Again, I want y'all to feel me on this one. Your gift is what you do best with the least amount of effort. Meaning, if you got the best chocolate chip cookies in the city, your ass need to be baking cookies and selling them, marketing them, because that's your gift. You love it. Like, you make it for your family for free. You know what I'm saying? So do that. You like to write. You do poetry. Your ass need to be doing poetry. You need to find a way to focus on that poetry and really pursue that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're really good at construction, cutting grass. You need to get you a landscaping business, because at the end of the day, you want to wake up fucking pumped and excited about life. You don't want, you know what I'm saying? You want it so where you don't need a fucking alarm clock to get up. Your desire, your energy, your love for life, your spirit, your spirit is your motivation. That your spirit just wakes up, pumped the fuck up, ready to rock out. No alarm clock. No alarm clock. You getting up and you ready to get to it. You know what I'm saying? So, because if you do something long enough, if you don't love what you do, at some point you're gonna have a lot of regret. And I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It gets to a point where once what you doing just feels like, how can I say it? Once it becomes boring as fuck, or you envy when the alarm clock goes off. I'm gonna keep it 100. I had got to the point where when I would hear the alarm clock, I would just get pissed off. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm fucking mad. Like, and then, you know what I'm saying? And I used to have to set like 3-4 alarms. I'm still. Y'all ever been there? You trying to get an extra 5 minutes. You trying to get every ounce of sleep to avoid getting up. I was there. You know what I'm saying? And again, this ain't no shade at my previous employer, because again, I learned so much, and I appreciated the experience. The fact is, I just stayed there too long. You know what I'm saying? I just stayed there way too long. I spent a decade there doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, to a point when I lost my job, I didn't know what the fuck to do. Like, I didn't know what to do with my time. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I was so like bleeding green that I didn't know what the fuck to do. I had to reevaluate a lot of shit after I lost my job. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was like, you do something for 10 years, that shit just becomes ingrained in you. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't mean tomorrow just walking in and go to your boss and quit. What I'm saying is that, you know, have your gig, but have your job fund your vision, because your vision is what's going to bring you your true fortune. Your true fortune. And it's going to bring you the fortune of money, but I'm talking about the fortune in your heart, the fortune in your soul, the fortune in your spirit, the fortune in your walk, the fortune in your talk. It's gonna turn you the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? When you walking in your spirit, you can feel it. You know what I'm saying? It's the energy. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be in your aura. It's gonna be in your talk. they gonna be like, yo, that motherfucker is on point, or that young woman is doing her damn thing. Can't nobody tell her shit. She in her baggy bag. She in her fucking Birkin. You know what I'm saying? So, man, once again, y'all know how I like to end it, man. Again, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. Leave a comment. It helps with getting my content out to a larger audience, and we're gonna rock out. Like we started from scratch, and everybody that's rocking out, the whole Tiger Nation, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna continue to elevate. We're going to continue to push each other. We're gonna see each other. We're gonna see each other at the top, and we're gonna build this thing brick by brick. I got some great merchandise on my Shopify. Make sure y'all shop with me. Make sure y'all check a young brother out. I got the yoga pants for the women. For the fellas, I got the varsity jackets. For the women, I got the varsity jackets. I got some nice shirts, and I'm working on some more designs. So I'm gonna keep bringing the heat. Or all ends, you know what I'm saying? Working on my first book. Writing my first book. My sons are also working on the book as well. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is doing their thing. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna check out on that, and y'all know how I like to end it. Love, love, love. Let's get it. Yeah.